Everybody, this is your boy DrkBLADExx of Dark Forces, aka Black Hawk Division Leader for DCUO. What's going on? What's good with you, pimp? Alright, first off, I want to apologize for this video not being up sooner. It's way past the fact. You can't even do this event right now. But this event will be coming back, so it's still a reason for me to put a video up about it. Anyway, this is the 6th anniversary event, the Anti-Monitor Hold the Line feat. It takes place inside of Centennial Collapse Raid, which is the event raid. There's a lot of information to go over, and I just want you guys to know right now that look how long this video is. The feat does not even take that much time. Yeah, this feat is done within like a minute, maybe a minute and a half of that. It's quite fast. The reason this video is long is because I'm giving you guys as much detailed information as I possibly can. However, for those of you who don't think you guys need a lot of detailed information, you just want to see how the feat's done, and you can pretty much just get it from there. Just fast forward about 13 minutes from right now, and you should be good.
But they're not my type.
If you're still listening to this part, that means you want a detailed explanation, and here it is. I'm going to give you enough information to guarantee you get this feat, but not just this feat, another feat, because they can be combined together. Hold the line, of course, making sure that not a single shadow gets absorbed into the anti-monitor, and the other feat for making sure that you slay or defeat 20 of them within 2 minutes. I'm going to guarantee them both pretty much as long as you listen to this information I'm going to give you. If any of you have seen my prior videos, the how to solo purge the merge, then you guys know the importance of the bombs and shield, and if you haven't seen those videos, I highly suggest you go watch them, because I'm not going to include information in this video. This video is long enough. However, if you look at my bar down there, yep, those right there, that is the shield, and those are the bombs. They will be needed for this feat. Now, some people won't have to use the bombs, but you might as well. If you really want to guarantee something, that is the best route to go. So yeah, you're definitely going to need the shields. You may not need the bombs, but you're definitely going to need the shields. And depending on your group, I'm going to say you're definitely going to need both. But just hear me out. Alright, sad to say this, but there are certain truths about this game that we just have to face facts. That why it's cool to have any power you want, any weapon you want, any style you want, or rotation and all that, certain things are just better than others. With that being said, there are certain powers in this game that, while maybe not the top power for killing things as fast as possible, depending on the situation, they are now the top power to be. That being said, certain powers are going to be OP in this event.
But they're not my type.
In the right situation. For instance, when you're trying to do the shadows. Now this is completely up to you, but I do recommend at least 1 or 2, or even more than that, people should be munitions. That's only because of the supercharge known as Big Gun. Big Gun is just OP damage. If you guys ever looked at the definition of Big Gun, instantly destroys mobs, groups of enemies that are not boss level. And what here is boss level? There's only one enemy in this whole raid that's boss level, the anti-monitor. Everything else instantly destroyed. So we're talking about all the ads around the shards themselves, depending on how many bombs you actually throw at them prior. And we're talking about the shadow demons. No bomb drawing required. You can just use your big gun and it's gone. Any shadows that are around them are also gone. Matter of fact, if you got somebody that can just go ahead and just group them all up into one section and then blow them away with one supercharge, you're good to go. It's that OP. However, it's not required, but it's a good look. It's not required. But that's what I mean. There are certain powers which are just OP like that, depending on the right situation.
Keep those shields up.
That being said, you're going to wish you had some of these powers in your group. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because sometimes shadows will appear far away. Sometimes it will appear, and this is the case too, right next to the boss, where all they have to do is just walk 2 steps and they're getting absorbed. That's where Big Gun comes in handy, when you need it to go away instantly. That's what I mean. Given the right situation, certain powers are OP. Now, let's actually get into what you need to do. I don't want this video to be too long, but I do want to give you as much information as possible. With that being said, just look at the screenshot for a little bit. I want to put it in everybody's head that anywhere in the screenshot, anywhere, and this is not even the big full map of the place, keep that in mind. The shadow demons can spawn anywhere on this map, anywhere, as far as the eye can see. We're talking like all the way back towards the walls of this event raid, and then 2 feet off of the anti-monitor himself. It can spawn anywhere in between. With that being said, you need to know where you need to stand to guarantee yourself this feat. Alright, so right here we have the area. Think of the center of that little gray and blackened dirt right there. You guys know the anti-monitors stand right there. So you know what? We're going to put an X right there. That's where he stands. So there's an X right there. Now where the black and gray stones meets the brown soil or the grass a little bit, that's like the boundary, the little, we're going to put a circle there. And that is where you guys need to be standing on. You guys need to be standing right on that line right there. Why is that? That is because that is where you guys all need to stand and space out evenly. Now, I don't know what team makeup you guys have, but when it comes to the Shadow Demons part, what my group does, we go in with a team of DPSs. We have 1 healer, 1 troll. When the Shadow Demons part comes up, our troll turns to DPS, our healer stays healer. But the troll becomes a DPS. Now we only have 1 support role that we have to look out for, and we split ourselves up evenly. Now you may choose to keep 2 support roles, but keep that in mind that no matter how many support roles you have, keep in mind that they are just not going to be able to do as much damage as a DPS. So that being said, you need to space them out accordingly. If you have a support role on one side, you definitely do not put them side by side. You need to space them out evenly. If you're going to put a support role on one side, you need to have another support role on the opposite side of that person. Right? So if I got somebody down south that's a support role, the other support role needs to be directly up north. If I have 3 support roles, then I need to space them out evenly too, and kind of like a triangle-like pattern, which with 8 people it's not going to really be even, but at least you tried a little bit. That's because DPSs that are next to them are going to have to help them out a little bit. And if there's too many support roles, something's going to get drew to the anti-monitor. That's just how it is. Alright, so now that you guys are spaced out, this is my suggestion, but do what you want. Like I said, we had our troll become a DPS, so we only had the healer. And we had no tank. Tanks are not necessary for this raid at all. But if you want one, that's up to you. Anyway, to get everything done, simple, fast, easy, we had no tanks at all. DPS. 1 troll, 1 healer. The healer stayed throughout the whole raid as a healer. The troll turned to DPS for the Shadow Demons part and remained that as a DPS for the rest of the raid after that. Now that being said, we had everybody space out evenly. So for instance, right here, okay, this is where we're going to have our troll. So right here, we're going to give the square, that's the troll. These circles are the DPS. And we got them all spread out evenly. Nobody leaves their area. Nobody leaves their spot. Ever. 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 The second you leave your spot is the second that a shadow demon walks right through your area and goes to the anti-monitor. That's what you have to keep telling yourself, and that's what you have to keep telling your teammates. Get it into their head that they have to stay still. If they see something and they want to attack it, they're just going to have to do it from where they're standing. Quite frankly, yes, that's how it goes. Your first attack on these shadow demons should not be with any weapons, and should not be with any powers. It should be with the qwa-bomb, or bomb, or whatever you want to call it. Qwa-bomb. But you need to draw a bomb at it, and then use your rotation. Everybody has AM, you guys should have enough damage to beat stuff. So, draw a bomb, use your rotation, it's dead. Move on to the next shadow demon, draw a bomb, use your rotation, it's dead. Rinse and repeat, you will get this feat as fast as hell. Now, to those people who are support roles, of course you're not built for damage, but you still have those bombs, right? Draw your bomb. It'll get hit with the bomb, take a lot of its life away, and it will walk away. And that's when you have one of your DPS friends try to attack it from a distance. Remember, your DPS friends do not leave their area either, but they try to attack it from a distance. If anything, you're just going to be keeping them away from the anti-monitor. Even if you can't kill it, at least you can keep it away from the anti-monitor. Just keep drawing a bomb at it and any other ads that come into your path. Rinse, repeat. Just keep drawing bombs. That's all you can really do then, if you're a support role. But do your job. Right? Eventually, you'll get to a point where you only have a few more Shadow Demons left. Now, this goes for people who are, for instance, munitions. If you have big gun in your loadout, and if you have several people who have big gun in their loadout, let's say, for instance, with this video, we had 3 people who were munitions. 1 supercharge meant that you had time for 2 shots of your big gun. Now, of course, if you're doing this raid the way you're supposed to, you don't have a chance to even build up a supercharge, which means you have to build up your supercharge before you even queue up for the raid. But anyway, you build up your supercharge, and now you got 3 people with big gun. That means that 1 person can take out at least 2 people at the least, if not more. Like, if the Shadow Demons are close enough together, 1 big gun will take out more than 1 person, of course. It's instant death to the shadows. So that being said, when the clock's getting down and you have only 2 more people left to kill, 1 person with a full supercharged bar super gun can just shoot 2 random demons and it's over with. There's no need to go to a rotation. Just aim your big gun at them and it's over. They're dead. Now, if you have 3 people with big gun and they both have 2 shots in them, that's like 6 big guns. 6 big guns, at least 6 people. That means when you only need 6 more left, you guys just pick ads you want to take out, instantly done. Instantly. That's what's so good about having munitions in your group. Instantly done. Okay, so once again, this is a circle. You guys need to be standing here in your spots. You're facing away from the anti-monitor because you're looking for what's coming into you. Zoom out your camera so that you can see everything around you. Right, you need to see if anything tries to walk past you. If anything tries to walk past you, and you guys have munitions in your group, let them know so that they can shoot their big gun at that ad before it gets absorbed by the anti-monitor. Alright? That's also what big gun's for, to take care of any mistakes that happen. Which is also a good thing. And that's how you're going to get this feat. Now remember, along with those bombs, everybody needs to have shields. Everybody needs to have bombs. Everybody needs to have shields. Shields are actually more important than the bombs, because you're going to be getting CC'd, aka crowd control, not only by the anti-monitor, but also by the machines around the room. You're going to be getting drone all over the place if you don't keep those shields up. Now those shields have a cooldown and a duration of 12 seconds. However, the more damage a shield takes, the faster it breaks, so you need to keep putting your shield up constantly. If you guys don't know what the shield looks like when it's up, you'll see that these mini swirling bubbles around your character. Whenever you don't see that, put the shield back up. Now, 1 person can put the shield up for the whole group, but don't wait for that to happen. If you see the shields down, don't wait for the next person. Put the shield up. Don't wait. Matter of fact, you might want to get into the habit of actually just spamming your shield. Yeah, it's that serious too. Being drawn around the room is that serious. When you try to go to an ad and right before you're about to reach him to stop him, you get drawn across the board and he gets into the anti-monitor, that's like the worst feeling. It's that serious and that important to keep your shield up. Alright, so with all that information being said, let's get on to actually doing. Alright, you're going to hear a lot of things in this video, but for the most part, we're only focused about getting the 1 or 2 feats, hold the line, and maybe Shadow Slayer. Who knows? Actually, might as well just combine the both, huh? Hold the line with Shadow Slayer. How to do it.
Got him.
Alright, in a couple of seconds, it's going to be time to actually attack the anti-monitor and go for the feat. Remember, you guys should have pre-assigned spots. Like, have someone do north, someone does northwest, somebody does west, somebody does southwest, somebody does south, you know what I'm saying? Just in that order. Somebody should be different spots.
They're not my type.
Have people go pre-assigned to those spots, and when it's time, like right now, everybody runs over to their spot. Alright, everybody runs over to their spot. Nobody should be running around, although you'll see someone doing that in this video. I guess they forgot the area. But yeah, anyway, nobody should be leaving their spot, because as soon as you leave your spot, that's where, you know, somebody's gonna get through. So see how that's not exactly my Shadow Demon, but I'm attacking him anyway? I'll attack him from my spot, but I'm not gonna leave my spot to do so. You know what I'm saying? So first thing you do is you draw a bomb, then you go to your rotation, and it's done. It's over.
Keep those
And as you
shields
see
up.
right there, we're not keeping the shields up, so we're getting drawn around. Keep those shields up. Alright, and that's how it goes. You just keep going like this. Now, keep in mind that I am omniscient, I do have big gun, and that 2 other people also have big guns. So that's 6 big guns that we can use. So that's like 6 people that we can take out instantly, provided that we didn't use any beforehand. That's all provided everybody still has their big guns. So there needs to be open communication between your group the whole time. Alright, now as you can see, he keeps running backwards. Now I could run up there to get him, but then there's also the chance that a Shadow Demon will spawn where I was standing at and we'll just walk over to him. It's not worth it. Especially if you're trying to get both feats. If you really want, you could let him get a little bit closer to you before you actually attack him. But I can attack from either a distance or up close, so with this loadout, so I'm good to go. And that's it. That's really all you have to do. Just rinse and repeat. Like I said, everybody covers their own area. And then at the last couple seconds, when you only have a little bit more to go, you just big gun. Right. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope this guys has helped you out. If you guys got any comments or questions, just leave them in the section below, and I will get back to you. Thanks for watching. Dark Enforcers, Darkness Rises.